Yes.
May it please, Manoj. The batch of cases, from what I can see, it deals with. I'm just telling you of the entire batch. I am in the Uttarakhand
These are
batch.
transfer petition.
There are two transfer petitions, two SLPs, two batches of SLPs, two batches of transfer petitions. Just give this chart. It emerges from Punjab and Rajasthan are the transfer petitions. I'm just giving a chart. So I'm only in the Uttarakhand batch, but I thought this will help you because it's a long batch. The other two are Himachal and Uttarakhand, which are the SLPs.
Those teachers' cases.
Teachers' cases. Teachers' cases, common issue.
Devesh Sharma.
Devesh Sharma, yes.
And the clarification.
Usually, if there's an interruption, that means they are on a weak weekend. Because otherwise, they would have let me argue.
We will remember this. We will remember this for.
That's why I don't interrupt. Well, so the common issue, I'll just explain. So Punjab, Himachal, Uttarakhand, Rajasthan. In Punjab and Rajasthan, the first and last one, give them. First and last ones,
Yes.
the petitions, writ petitions are pending in the High Courts. Transfers are filed here because same issues are here because the SLPs are coming from Himachal and Uttarakhand. The issue is a very simple one in my view. The issue is this. When Section 23 of the Right to Education Act was amended in 2017, with effect from 2015, with reference to the minimum qualifications required for teachers to teach the primary level, we are only considering classes 1 to 5. The amendment provided that those who were in service must, within a 4-year period of 2015, 31st March 2015, that means by 31st March 2019, all those teachers who were in the saddle with whatever qualifications they had must obtain by bridge courses either a 18-month equivalent DL.Ed or a 6-month bridge course for B.Ed. We are B.Ed. If you have that, then you are treated as eligible. You're treated as a teacher. You have an eligible qualification under the RTE Act. Now, the RTE Act initially, when 23 came out, provided that under 23, you will anoint one particular agency of the government who will be the agency who will lay down the qualifications. That came to be the NCTE, the National Council for Teacher Education, under the NCTE Act. Now, amendments were made to the NCTE Act also. Certain issues arose because there were many compliances under this act. The central government sends letters to all the chief secretaries of all the various states saying, look, it's already 2017. The amendment, that proviso which was inserted in section 23 came in 2017 with effect from 15, saying within 4 years, have it in place. So obviously they were in a rush because the longer of those two bridge courses, the DL.Ed one is an 18-month course. So the Ministry of Human Resources was writing to all the chief secretaries of various states saying you don't have much time. Please, by December 2017, please ensure that you have the course ready, you have the agencies engaged, etc. One of those agencies is the NIOS for open schooling. So the NIOS, which offers this 18-month course or the 6-month course as the case is recognized by two notifications of the same day. They offer these courses, and those who are teachers sitting in the saddle, this is an important distinction, who are teachers at that point of time, undertake the bridge courses. They undertake the bridge courses, they're registered on a portal, and all those who register after that and complete the courses successfully are treated as valid teachers. 3 batches of cases arise. Let me just explain what those are. Let's give this also. Now, this is just to explain that we shouldn't conflate this case with the Devesh Sharma case. That's why I want to show your lordship what the difference is. These 3, just so that you can see, the 2 qualifications are B.Ed and DL.Ed, Diploma in Elementary Education and the Bachelor in Education. Now, B.Ed, the case that came up from the Rajasthan High Court came to this court in Devesh Sharma was whether B.Ed, please note only B.Ed. It's not B.Ed plus 6 months plus a bridge course. It's only B.Ed. Is that enough to be an eligible teacher for recruitment in primary education? Your lordships looked at it in detail, sustained the Rajasthan High Court judgment, which struck down the notification which allowed just B.Ed to be a qualification. So I hope I'm making myself clear. Devesh Sharma and the review order says, look, if you're only relying on B.Ed, you are not eligible. That is what Devesh Sharma deals with. There was a subsequent review / clarification order in Devesh Sharma, which said that, however, if you have in the meantime got interim orders from any of the high courts, because many cases, many states came up one way or the other, either the B.Ed candidates came up or the DLED, largely to the B.Ed candidates who came up. They said that, however, if you have already had an interim order in your favor and you had been appointed, then provided you are able to get that bridge course completed of 6 months, we will treat you as eligible. So that is category 1. We are not that. We believe the impugned judgments in both Uttarakhand as well as in Himachal have gone in error saying Devesh covers you, so you're out. Importantly, Devesh was not dealing with the situation where teachers who were in the saddle in 2017 when the amendment were brought, who had completed their 6-month bridge course by 31st March 2019. It was not dealing with that. I had the occasion to appear in the review in Devesh. It was not dealing with that case. The second stream is the NIOS DLED. This is for the other DLED qualification, where an 18-month open schooling recognized course was done by the DLED candidates. In that, your lordships initially said that in Vishwanath, the initial primary judgment is a judgment of 28 November 2023. What we have referred to here is the review order, which clarified on 10th December 24, with effect from original 28 November 23, that this course, if you have done that 18-month course as a DLED person, you will still be considered, you will be treated as eligible. And if there are recruitment processes which are on, you can participate in it. That is the second category. The third category is us. We are B.Ed. We were based on our B.Ed qualification because the 2010 original notification had said one of the qualifications was B.Ed. So we had been recruited, we were appointed, most of us in private schools, some of us in government schools, but we were all appointed in teaching. We were teaching class 1 to class.
What's the problem with those who are appointed in government schools? Why they are in litigation?
There's nobody here from what I
You
understand.
just now said that some of us were appointed in government schools.
No, I'm saying that, yeah, because I'm talking about all the 4 states. There are 4 states. Now,
So that's what we are asking. The ones who have already been appointed in government schools, why are they in litigation?
any of the states? Government schools? No, is there anybody in government schools in the 4 states? Can we answer that?
Not, you only argue this.
I just presumed. I may be wrong.
All right.
I'm sorry. Yeah. No.
So you are all teachers appointed in private schools
Yes.
who want to
Participate in government schools. In government
recruitment.
schools. Your lordships are right. I was wrong.
Recruitment.
I was just being overcautious in this because I'm only really dealing with the Uttarakhand batch. So we are all teachers, validly appointed, eligible.
Appointed in private schools. So validity or validly or not validly is not relevant.
No, I'm sorry. Let me just clarify. Under the NCTE and the previous regime, it was required for me.
Even in a private school.
Yes, even in private schools with effect from in the 2000.
B.Ed course was compulsory.
It was compulsory.
All right.
It was compulsory. It is specific. I'll just show your lordship. We have a convenience companion which has.
All right, we understand now.
Yes. So that's
But
the issue.
now
Yes.
for a recruitment in a government school,
Yes.
you need DLED. That is what the mandate of Devesh Sharma is.
Correct.
That's right.
Correct.
Okay.
Now,
Very well.
now when I want to apply, the rules earlier would have permitted a B.Ed with just a plain B.Ed to be recruited, or now after the amendment came in, those who were already sitting with the B.Ed who have completed the 6 months by 31st March 2019 to be appointed. The rules in the respective states were amended to remove B.Ed as a qualification itself altogether.
Before the recruitment process started.
Before. No, in our case, before. In our case, before. I have the dates.
All right.
No. The rules were amended before. Rule 9 was amended.
Thereafter, only advertisement was issued in 2000.
Not Devesh Sharma.
Your lordship,
After Devesh Sharma.
Thereafter, advertisement.
I understood
Rules must have been amended after Devesh Sharma.
after Devesh.
Right.
That's correct.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I understood your lordship's question to be whether the advertisement was after the rules were amended. I'm saying yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. Maybe I'm only on these facts.
All right.
So
now
the rule 9, particularly in Uttarakhand, was amended to remove that B.Ed
as a qualification, valid qualification.
That we challenged in the writ petitions. In the impugned judgment, the court says, very shortly I'm putting it, that Devesh Sharma covers the field. B.Ed is not equivalent. You can't be touched. You can't come in and claim that you have eligibility. which is what the central issue is. We are saying that as far, and your lordship will pass an interim order in November 2025, saying that all of us are allowed to participate. As far as Uttarakhand is concerned, from what I understand, the state has earmarked or kept aside a certain number of posts for us, and we have filed a contempt saying you're supposed to allow me to participate subject to the outcome, but you're. So now the simple question is this, Manoj, that have any of your lordship's previous judgments dealt with the simple situation of those who were teachers, who were eligible under the 2010 notification, who had been working as teachers, who had by 31st March 2019 received the 6-month bridge course, which made us eligible as per the RTE? The answer is no. Not a single judgment of your lordships have dealt with this specific issue. In fact, the Supreme Court judgment in Devesh Sharma, in one paragraph, last sentence, actually is under the contemplation, but this question never arose in Rajasthan, because they were under the impression that those are the facts that arise everywhere. That's where we believe it is an error, but it's not dealt with. This issue is not squarely dealt with in any of these cases. That's why it comes up for the first time here. And whether we, as a specific class, who have achieved this by 31st March 2019. If I can take you to the RTE Act for a minute. No, it's very long. Yeah. Yeah. Just ask them to keep the compilation also. There's a convenience compilation.
Right to education. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So this is the 2009 Act, Section 23, Manoj.
सर appendix में डाला हुआ है इन्होंने.
We have a compilation.
Section
23, Manoj.
Yes.
I'll just read both. One, any person possessing such minimum qualification as laid down by an academic authority authorized by the central government by notification shall be eligible for appointment as a teacher. NCT, there's a notification that makes NCT the academic authority. Two, where a state does not have adequate institutions offering courses or training in teacher education, or teachers possessing minimum qualifications as laid down under 1 are not available in sufficient numbers, the central government may, if it deems necessary by notification, relax the minimum qualifications required for appointment as teacher for such period not exceeding 5 years as may be specified in that notification. Provided that a teacher who at the commencement of this act, which is 2009, does not possess minimum qualifications laid down under subsection 1 shall acquire such minimum qualifications within a period of 5 years. Now, that 5 years came and went. Thereafter, this proviso is inserted, Manoj, which is inserted with effect from 1st April 2015. Provided further that every teacher appointed or in position as on the 31st March 2015 who does not possess minimum qualifications as laid down under subsection 1 shall acquire such minimum qualifications within a period of 4 years from the date of commencement of the Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Amendment Act 2017 and salary and allowances, etc.
So now let us fall back onto the qualifications.
Yes.
What specific?
Yes. So if I
are
can,
the qualifications?
There is the NCT circular.
it's in this compilation itself at page 115. No, I'll go from the beginning. Page 115 is 23rd August 2010.
115.
You are arguing from
At
which item?
119. That so sorry.
14.
Convenience compilation. I don't-
Yes. So 115 is in middle of Devesh Sharma's judgment.
No.
Somewhere in middle.
Yes.
वही judgment ही है. Upload
Convenience compilation is in 14.2. It's in 14 in item 14.2.
Convenience is there in 14 also.
That's
There is a joint convenience.
So I've marked 14.2 if that's
14.2 all right. Page.
Yes. 14.2 has 3 convenience compilation volumes. We are on the first one. Yours is 14.
Page.
Page 115 at 119. 115 is Hindi. The annexure C7. See, when they're both using online. Annexure C7, your lordship have that? Page 119?
Yes, 115.
Yes, 115 at 119. The beginning is Hindi, 119 is. No, B.Ed is not here. It's not here. It's only 3. We do
Elementary education.
Yes.
So,
Lord Justice Nath has it?
so PDF 103.
I have to see 3 and
Yes.
Wait, so this is not relevant to the first part.
Iska next
So-
English.
Yeah, but. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes. So in the middle of that, minimum qualifications, your lordship will see above it, it refers to NCTE and section 23. Now, classes 1 to 5, 1A, senior secondary equivalent with 50% marks and 2-year in diploma in elementary education, that's DLED. And then DLED is repeated and BLED, that's in 1A. There's also the conjunctive requirement of the TET also. Now, if you can skip to the bottom of page 120, for the purpose of this notification, a diploma degree course in teacher education recognized by NCTE only shall be considered. However, in case of DL diploma in education and B.Ed special education, a course recognized in Rehabilitation Council shall also only be considered. 3. Training to be undergone. A person with BA, BSc with at least 50% marks and B.Ed qualification shall also be eligible for appointment for class 1 to 5 up to 1st January 12, provided he undergoes after appointment an NCTE recognized 6-month special program in elementary education. With D.Ed or B.Ed special education, qualification shall undergo after appointment and NCTE recognized 6 months. So that is special education. The first one is general. Now, clause 4. Teacher appointed before the date of this notification. The following categories of teachers appointed for classes 1 to 8 prior to date of this notification need not acquire the minimum qualification specified in para 1 above. And then the rest of this, none of this will apply to us. None of this applies to us. We are not appointed by prior to that. Yes. There's a proviso there, provided that a teacher of class 1 to 5 possessing B.Ed qualification or a teacher possessing B.Ed special education or D.Ed special education qualifying shall undergo an NCTE recognized 6-month special program on elementary education. So throughout your lordship will see 3A applies directly to us and 4A proviso shows the spirit of the 6-month course allowing a person with a simple B.Ed to be qualified to teach classes 1 to 5. Even this doesn't talk about only a pure B.Ed because that's why Devesh Sharma frowned on it. Following this, Manoj, I'm just going chronologically. The proviso was inserted in 2017. That's proviso which your lordship said, with effect from 1/4/2015. It was inserted in 2017. One minute. Let me go one by one. Page 168. Manoj, annexure C17. This is only DLL, right? The lordships have page 168.
Yes.
Okay. 168 is the letter which is sent by the additional secretary in MHRD. It is this regarding training of untrained in-service elementary teachers in government aided, unaided private schools. It is appraised that the amendment to 23(2) of the RTE Act to extend the period of such training to 31st March has been passed by the Parliament. A broad strategy to complete the training of all such in-service untrained teachers by 31st March has been devised by MHRD. It has been decided that NIOS will be overall in charge for conducting the online DLED. The course will start from 31st, go until 31st March 19, etc. And it's for a duration of 18 months. This is what, just to illustrate what I said at the outset, that because they knew they were already in August 17 and they had to finish 18 months by the parliamentary stipulation of 31st March 2019. Now,
26.
page 129, Maloj. 129.
All of you had this opportunity to complete the DLED.
Yes.
Because you were
PLED or BEd. depending on what qualification I had. B.Ed is a 4-year course. So if I had the B.Ed
Yes.
degree, then I have to
B.Led.
fit. No, Manoj, there are 3 different degrees. One is B.Ed,
B.Led, yes.
B.Ed, one is D.Led. So in
you-
B.Ed, I had 4-year
You had
B.Ed.
B.Ed.
I had B.Ed.
That's all,
I needed to do 6 months. The D.Led people needed to do 18 months. Yeah, who did not have B.Ed?
B.Ed is a 2-year course, I believe.
B.Ed is a
4
2-year
semesters.
2 years, 2
4
years.
semesters.
Sorry, B.Ed is 3-year course.
2 years, 2 years.
D.Led is 2, B.Ed is 3. Now page
B.Ed
one-
now has become 3. Earlier it was always 2 years only.
B.Ed is 4.
B.Ed
4 or 3?
No, no.
It's 2 years on.
2 years course only.
B.Ed is 3. B.Ed is 3 is from what I understand. No, he's saying 4. I don't know. Anyway, page 129. For a minute. I'll show. That's okay. Yeah. Whatever we had. I'll show you. Just wait. Page 129. This is.
B.Ed is 2 years only.
Very well, Manoj. I'm not an expert on this. So, whichever way, the 2 years plus you had to do this 6-month course.
Right.
So, page 129, there are 2 orders which are passed on the same day. The first is at 129, the other is at page 126.
129 of your convenience compilation.
Yes,
only?
Manoj. I'm only taking you through the convenience compilation. Same. No, the PDFs are different. No, my lords have a different PDF.
2113. Recognition order 22nd September.
Yes, that's the
20.
one. 22nd September. Now, this recognition order, please just see because I want to contrast it with page 126. Whereas the matter of recognition of the project proposal of NIOS for 6 months PD PET, that's what our course is called, program through Swayam portal for training of teachers having B.Ed qualification and teaching classes at primary 1 to 5 in government aided or private unaided.